I'm gonna take care of you, so.
Well, you can take care of me, but I don't go to rooms.
Okay, well, where the hell you go? How you do grown folk shit then? What are you talking about you don't go for?
Okay, you act like I can't stand here and talk to you.
Oh, cool. I mean, I ain't coming to talk and shit. I want to do more than talk.
I don't know what you mean.
And that does not give you the right to detain me until you get some information to charge me with a crime. You don't get to search until I say something, or you twist something I say to use it against me.
This is a public sidewalk.
They own this walk.
Please call a supervisor. They don't own the sidewalk. Please call a supervisor before you make a mistake.
Take a seat over here.
I'm not taking a seat. I will stand over there, but please call your supervisor. You're going to make a big mistake.
We'll be out here all night watching you guys.
All right, thank you. Hey, we don't mind you recording.
Hey, shut up. Don't talk to me. Shut up. Don't fucking talk to me. I'm right here at the fucking bus stop. Shut up.
We don't need these.
Shut up!
You won't believe what this officer did. In this video, we witness the shocking moment when a cop crosses the line, trying to seduce a young woman only to later be accused of assault.
The incident occurred in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on April 17th of the previous year. Rice engaged in a concerning dialogue with the woman, using a false name and asking personal questions.
Okay. Oh, do you live around here?
Yeah, I stay at the motel.
Oh, which one?
The studio.
Oh, okay.
The conversation escalated, and Rice inquired about her whereabouts later that night. The situation grew more distressing when Rice questioned if she had a motel room.
I'm married.
Nice to meet you.
You're sexy. Is that unprofessional of me? I don't know. I'm sorry, but like,
I mean,
I'm just like, damn. You just chilling tonight?
I mean, probably.
Okay. If I'm wandering around, where should I wander?
Probably somewhere around the Studio Star.
At the Studio Star. Okay.
Most people call me Red.
Red? You got a room? Okay.
Just me and my dog Felony.
Oh, really? Okay.
Subsequently, the body camera footage ceased, but the victim disclosed that Rice contacted her later that night and questioned if she was a prostitute. Rice looked her up in the database to know more about her and discovers that she has a criminal record. He then used it to threaten her, saying, quote, "It wouldn't take much to put a person with your record back to prison." Fearing potential arrest and evidence planting, she reported that Rice allegedly raped her. The Special Victims Unit confronted Rice, who initially denied the allegations, asserting the woman was a homicide suspect. However, he later admitted to having consensual sex with her. Rice resigned from the Tulsa Police Department after 5 years of service on June 9th of that year. He was arrested the following day and charged with first-degree rape. Despite maintaining his innocence, Rice admitted to inappropriate conduct. His trial began in June of the subsequent year. His attorney's statement acknowledged the misconduct, while asserting his innocence. Rice is scheduled to appear in court again next month. Number 2.
Am I going to get arrested for this?
For what?
You are a nice white guy. Please show me your dick.
An Ohio State trooper imprisoned for making advances toward women he pulled over for traffic stops used Craigslist to try to lure women while on the job. The body cam video shows Lee flirting with a female driver and passenger and joking inappropriately with the women.
And I'm just trying to get a nice white guy to take you home.
Take her home and handcuff her and just
That was just that like orange carpet last week, so. So I would have saw you. You probably wouldn't have to.
A nice white guy.
You probably wouldn't have had to call your
You take
cousin.
me home, and I'm wearing a little dress. I'm dressed like a hooker. Ridiculous. What more do I have to do?
I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm just telling you, I do not want to get in trouble for you being looking like that.
During the investigation, the passenger told the FBI about Lee's manipulations. The FBI conducted its own investigation, saying, "If you're a professional and you're a cop, I feel like that's way out of line." Things started getting creepy when he asked the woman to step out of the car for a field sobriety test.
I can't get in trouble for looking.
I don't know, I can't really see.
I'm not indecent.
Tell her to get those. We tell her to get out of the car, step out of the car.
I'll step out.
Tell her to
I'll
step
put my hands in
out. We'll play this game, watch.
Am I going to get arrested for this?
For what?
You are a nice white guy.
Can you please show me your dick?
Please tell me to get back in the car.
I'll get you out here in a second.
Oh my God, I am so sorry, officer.
I apologize.
We can play that one once I turn the camera off.
Hey, do you have one of those cameras in your car?
Yes, you just said you got turned off before you play that game, and you just jumped up to it off.
But I do have to get you out just to make sure you
That's
have
fine, you can go ahead and do it.
And then I'll come back up and we'll play that game.
Can I have my license on?
Yep, after I run it.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you're not wanted. That's newer.
What do you want me to do?
Just come on out. Stand out here in front of my car there for me.
That's fine. Okay, my dress. Sorry.
Pull your dress down.
What do you want me to do?
Then stand right there in front of my car. I just want to check your eyes here.
That's fine.
Thanks, 1832. Check 23. You said you had nothing there?
No, I did drink a couple glasses of wine earlier at dinner. No, that was about 5:30 tonight, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't any time.
Then stand right there for me.
Okay.
What I want you to do is face me. Okay, go and put your feet together. Arms down your side. Go ahead and pull your hair back out of your eyes. You're all right. So make sure I can see into your eyes. Okay, nope, don't look at the light. Look up here for me. What I want you to do is look at the tip of this pen here with your eyes open, okay? Go ahead and put your hands up here and hold your chin. That way you can hold your head straight. Are you able to see the tip of the pen here?
Yeah.
Again, follow this with your eyes only. Taking your eye quite all the way.
Records also indicate that Lee let the driver go once he determined she was not intoxicated, but he kept the passenger with him. He then took the passenger to a street near her house, and when the passenger asked Lee what he wanted, he said he wanted to take a picture with his hand on her chest. Lee later sent Facebook messages to the woman, including one that said he saw her at a local fair and described what she wore there.
You don't know.
1 second here.
It's a black car.
1 second here.
Brian D. Lee pleaded guilty last October to 4 counts of violating the civil rights of women and 1 felony count of cyberstalking for using Facebook to contact women he met during a traffic stop. In April, a federal judge sentenced Lee to 60 months in federal prison. Currently, Lee is now serving his sentence in prison. Number 3. In August 2016, Officer Daryl Stasher from the Jackson Police Department was terminated and gained negative attention after flirting with a civilian. While on patrol, Stasher made a poor decision by flirting with a suspect, costing him not only his job but also his good name. What's most shocking about the matter is that the suspect with whom Stasher attempted to flirt was a minor.
You might be suspended from school. What's your son? What's your number?
238 601 238 34 28.
Man, I ain't scared to fuck with nobody. What you talking about?
Okay, well, why you act like you can't go to a room? Oh, shit, nobody gonna know what we do in the room.
The 17-year-old recorded the chat while it was happening on her phone, which she then posted to Facebook. Within 24 hours of the video's publication, it had amassed more than 24,000 views. The footage shows the Stasher approaching the suspect and inviting her out for sex after she initially declines. After she denied, the 8-year police veteran questioned whether she was afraid of anyone. The young girl claimed that she was aware that everything was being videotaped on the suspect's phone, as Officer Stadler made one outrageous offer after another.
I'm
gonna take care of you, so.
Well, you can take care of me, but I don't go to rooms.
Okay, well, where the hell you go? How you do grown folk shit then? What are you talking about you gonna go?
Okay, you act like I can't stay here and talk to you.
Oh, cool. I mean, I ain't coming out talking shit. I wanna do more than talk.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, so you saying really fuck?
I don't fuck. I'm dead serious, I don't fuck. But I'm gonna call you, okay?
Evans finds this video to be very disturbing. He has a zero tolerance policy for any type of behavior that is obviously displayed on this video itself.
Jackson PD responded to the event as soon as the video became viral, calling Stasher an ineffective and careless cop who didn't respect his authority, and bringing up the fact that the subject was a kid. Jackson PD doesn't need a person with a bad reputation, according to Chief Vance. After the video went viral, Stasher was fired right away from his job. In less than 2 days, an 8-year veteran patrolman who agreed with the chief lost his job.
This is not a representation of Jackson Police Department, nor how officers are supposed to conduct themselves in the public venue.
It's fortunate that the suspect captured the interaction on her phone, raising the question of how many young people Daryl Stasher has previously blackmailed and exploited. Without a question, Stadler's acts were reprehensible, and he deserves his punishment.
An ex-cop turned private investigator gets pulled over. No reason, no explanation. Just wait until you see how he handles it. This one's a real eye-opener about what happens when the badge is on the other side.
Mike, a former police officer turned private investigator, is hired by a distraught husband who suspects his wife of infidelity. Having served years in law enforcement, Mike knows the system inside and out. Equipped with his experience, he begins to track the woman discreetly. The surveillance leads him to uncover evidence confirming the husband's suspicions. Subsequently, he was pulled over by cops. Mike immediately asks why he was detained, noting that the officer stopped him based on a complaint from a woman who claimed he'd been following her. Mike challenges this, asserting that the officer has no probable cause to detain him.
How are you doing? What's going on with you following? Are you an investigator of some sort?
Can I ask why you pulled me over, sir?
I pulled you over because the young ladies came over there and said you've been following her since she left the airport yesterday. So I want to know who you are.
Have I committed a crime?
No, but I'm conducting an investigation. Have you been following that young lady? I mean, if you're an investigator, investigate what? But if you're somebody harassing her or stalking her, that's against the law. Me pulling you over to find out who you are is me doing my job.
Crime you suspect me of committing? Stalking. And you suspect me of committing stalking?
I want to know, were you anywhere near this? Near this?
I don't answer questions.
Do you know who she is?
I do not answer questions.
She has no idea.
If you're going to articulate that you suspect me of committing a crime and have reasonable suspicion of that...
If you don't agree with it, if you don't agree without probable cause...
Your name and badge number, sir?
Sir, what's your name?
Your name and badge number, sir?
Are you going to remember?
But all you're being recorded. I've got 4 cameras in this truck. You're required by policy to issue your name and badge number. I'm going to ask you what... I'm speaking to this gentleman right now. I'll get your name and badge number in a minute. Your name and badge number.
0051.
What's your name?
I just told you.
I didn't hear it because I'm sitting there speaking to this
recording
gentleman.
it so you can pick it up later.
So I'm going to ask you once again. If you want to be a smart ass about it, I'll file an internal affairs case on you.
I gave you once already.
I didn't hear it. I'm asking you once again, so to extend some professional courtesy and treat me with the respect I deserve.
I did.
What is your name and badge number?
Well, yes, so I gave you mine. 0051.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Deputy. Was that so hard?
No.
Your name and badge number, sir.
When I give you my name and badge number, do I have your name?
Name and badge number, sir.
I'd like to have your name, sir.
See, the thing is, sir, the law states I don't have to give my name and information unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
I don't.
Then am I free to go? Because this is an illegal detainment.
At this time.
This is an illegal detainment.
Okay.
My attorney, Mr. Eric Friday, would love to bring up a civil lawsuit against you in the city for this illegal detainment.
Sir, we're not trying to upset you.
I'm not upset.
We had a radio call. Let me give you a...
Go right ahead, sir.
We got a radio call that a vehicle matching this description of your vehicle was harassing someone in a short sense, okay? Don't know what's transpired. We don't know anything about it. Your car meets what we were told, and that's why we're questioning you. Okay. And that's very simple. All we need to do is just ask you your name and the car and where you've been.
May I ask how my name is going to establish whether I've harassed someone or not?
You ask for our name. It would be nice to have your name as well.
It would be, but see, I don't...
And you don't have to give it
I appreciate
now
you saying that, sir.
All right, you don't have to give it now, but we'd just like to know, so we can... Gentlemen?
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
My name is Mike, sir. You can address me as Mike.
Okay, that's fine, Mike. That's a great beginning. Right. And the reason why is because, like I said, your car match description we were given.
I respect that.
Doesn't mean you're guilty.
I respect that. You're talking to an ex-law enforcement officer here, buddy.
All right? We're not saying you're guilty of anything. We didn't say that.
Then you were illegally detaining me. I asked the last deputy that left what was his reasoning for stopping me. He didn't stop me for trapping. Let me calm down. I shouldn't be yelling at you.
Thank you.
I shouldn't be doing that.
I'm not yelling at you.
This deputy that stopped me, sir, did not articulate he would stop me for a traffic violation. Then I asked him what his probable cause was, or what crime he suspected me of committing, or what reasonable crime, or reasonable suspicion.
The case is, as I stated, is that we had a description of a vehicle. Your vehicle matched that, and we're just here to determine, no, you're not the one, or yes, you are the one.
But see, the law protects me. I don't have to answer questions.
Yes, sir. But we're asking for your cooperation. Can we get that cooperation?
I'm cooperating. The fact that I extend my rights doesn't mean I'm not cooperating, sir. Would you agree with that, sir?
But I don't understand it. If you said you were an ex-law enforcement officer, and you understand that when somebody calls us and says, hey, this vehicle was following me, okay? And we stop you, and we ask you questions regarding you, either you did or you didn't.
Correct.
Wouldn't you think a citizen, if they weren't doing anything wrong, would say, no, I'm not doing
But
that?
see, sir, as a law enforcement officer, I realize how LEOs twist people's words.
No, we're not.
Let me finish speaking, okay?
Yes, please do.
They twist people's words. Any attorney, and all you three gentlemen will know, you don't ever speak to the cops.
I want to hear what he got to say.
You don't ever talk to cops. Never. You never talk to cops unless you're legally obligated to. Nothing good can come from that. I'm very well of my rights, very well aware of my rights. Now, I understand you're doing no fault with that. You are doing your job.
Okay.
And the mere fact that I'm exercising my legal rights does not make me uncooperative. Okay? Now, the fact that someone called you and said they're harassing doesn't give you the general order just to stop people.
No, that wasn't the reason why. Because a person in a vehicle that matched your description was doing that. We didn't say you were doing it.
Okay.
And that's what we're coming down to.
But how do you define harassing? Someone just posted you were harassing. Did you ask her what they did? Did you ask the person?
He said a red truck took a truck to following her.
Is that a crime?
We haven't determined that. We just want to make sure.
Do you see where I'm going with this, sir? I mean, I understand you guys are doing your job, but do you see how this goes? I'm aware of my rights. You do not have, or excuse me, you have the right to ask me whatever question you want.
You're really enjoying this.
I'm not enjoying anything. You know what I am enjoying? How you officers fail to realize that those badges and those guns don't give you the right to violate other people's rights. Sir, you are. I've articulated to you that you are illegally detaining me. And because you choose to abuse your authority and not recognize that what I'm saying is a fact, you are illegally violating my rights.
To find out if you are the one or not the one that was violating this other woman's rights.
But I've made it clear, sir, I'm not going to answer questions. I've made it clear I'm not. You don't get to.
Cooperating.
Yes, sir. The fact that I'm exercising my rights does not mean I'm not cooperating, sir.
Yes, it does.
It does not. It absolutely does not. Now, if I was doing something against the law or resisting you in some manner...
We can't determine that.
But you don't get to question me so I can give you information so you can make a case or not a case. I'm not saying I am this person, I'm not saying I am not this person, but what you fail to realize is I do not have to speak to you, sir. And that does not give you the right to detain me until you get some information to charge me with a crime. You don't get to search and search until I say something or you twist something I say to use it against me. You gentlemen have a dangerous job. There is 19 unsolved murders in this city. Okay? You've got much better things to do to fuck with me. Okay? I'm not a threat to anyone.
We're not hearing.
What? Sir, there's 5 cops here. The gentleman that pulled me, and if he had any reasonable articulate suspicion, is no longer here. I'm assuming, I don't know where he is or where he's gone. You 3 gentlemen have no first-hand information. No first-hand information. This officer that pulled me over said he spoke with some individual that says apparently I was doing something was classified as harassment.
No, we said. We didn't say you.
You didn't say that. I said that officer.
That your vehicle was pulled.
Now, were you here? See this camera here?
Yes.
That officer stood here and said he spoke to a woman that said I was harassing her and following her for days. I didn't say you 3. The black gentleman, the gentleman that was here a few moments ago, that has now left the scene. So once again, gentlemen, hold on. Let me calm down.
Go ahead.
Once again, gentlemen, if you have a reasonable articulate suspicion of me committing a crime or about to commit a crime, you have a right to detain me, ask me for my ID, which I will oblige you with, as I'm required by law. Short of that standard, you are illegally detaining me. I've asked to be free to go, and you are telling me until I give you some information, I'm not free to go. That is a violation of my rights, sir. Do you understand that?
He's the one that's going to give us right.
You know what, guys? I would love to give it to you because I used to be one of them. But because I'm aware of my rights and because of my life experiences with law enforcement, I choose to exercise my rights. Not to be difficult, sir. You guys have much more better things. See, that's just it, because people don't know their rights. And because LEOs, I don't know you three gentlemen personally. I quit a department because I ratted out the crook cops that worked with me. Okay? I'm sick of it. The corruption is everywhere. Every single cop in this nation is a liar. Alright? I used to be one of them.
And you're calling 3 of us liars.
Yes, sir. If you're going to stand here and tell me you've never falsified, tweaked, twisted a report just for your benefit, or provided false information, or saw one of your fellow brothers in blue violate someone's rights, or do something wrong, by the mere fact of you withholding that information and not going to your supervisor makes you a liar. In your life, you've never ever lied. You've never ever lied in your entire life.
That's something you're talking as a police officer or as a human being?
As a police officer, you've never lied in your life. Sir, you're allowed to lie in investigations. The Supreme Court has ruled you're allowed to lie. So your credibility just went out the window for me. I'm a certified interrogator, buddy. Don't sit here and play this game with me. You just lost your credibility. Now, any respectable person would say, of course I've lied. I've lied in the line of duty. I've lied in my personal life. Yeah. I got more integrity in my finger, buddy, than you've got in your whole body.
Okay, sir, back to my original question when I first got here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you following somebody?
I don't answer your question, sir.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
Yes, free to go.
Thank you.
This started out as just a guy filming on the sidewalk. But what happened next? The restaurant owner and even the cops tried to force him to leave public property. Stick around, because what you're about to see raises serious questions about our rights and who really has the power to take them away.
People are asking, they feel uncomfortable being videotaped right now. Would you mind stopping? I got kids complaining about it. I know you're probably
People don't feel comfortable with you guys.
Yeah.
What's going on?
They don't feel comfortable?
Yeah, that's what you came to me.
To be on camera, they don't know what you're filming.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You can buy them around or something.
No, why are you filming?
I've been working on a project.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people here haven't signed waivers.
Waivers?
Private property. Yeah, you can film people.
This is private property?
The restaurant
is inside of it. You can film people.
This is a sidewalk, bro.
Yeah, but you're inside.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
You're not allowed to do that.
I got people complaining.
I'm not allowed to do that?
Okay, well, if you want to be tough about it, let's just go.
I'm not being tough about it, but...
No, but you said that people don't
have
want
any permission to do that. You can't just film people out in public, man.
You can't film people out in public?
Not in private area.
Okay, well, let's go. I just call it.
Let's just call the sheriff.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's just people you're saying, so that's the one. A couple people say, I'm saying no.
Call the sheriff, it's fine.
Okay, everybody's saying no.
Talk to you.
Yeah,
I guess.
no worries.
Okay.
No, they'll come and talk to you, not me. Yeah, they're not going to say anything to me.
Well, now that's not good.
The noisy here. Oh, here we go. Do you want me to thumbs up or
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
what you see?
What are you guys doing?
What do you see us doing?
Why are you recording? Why are you recording people that don't record me? Why?
Well, don't talk to me if you don't want to be recorded.
Why are you guys recording people? It's so invasive.
Because I have a right to.
That's your point. You have a right to on Memorial Day.
Yeah,
Literally?
and I'm working on a video. Yeah.
For what? What's your video on?
None of your business.
But if you're publicly exposing it, then can I not put my business?
I'm on a sidewalk. That's what you guys don't seem to get. I'm on a sidewalk. Yeah. Sheriffs will talk to you guys. They'll educate you.
How you guys doing?
How's it going?
Deputy Gonzalez, how you guys doing?
Deputy Gonzalez, I'm good.
What are you guys doing, man? You got a lot of calls. You people today?
Am I being detained?
Yeah, I need to talk to you guys real quick.
What am I being detained for?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, dude. You guys are not in trouble at this point.
They called, so why don't you talk to the reporting party?
Let me talk to you first, is that okay?
I'll step over here and talk to you.
Thank you. Can you talk
So
please?
Just to make it clear, are you detaining me?
I am, because you guys are not in trouble. I'm trying to figure out if there's a crime or not.
If you're detaining me, what crime do you suspect me of
Look,
committing?
dude, at this point, I'm just getting calls that you guys are making people feel uncomfortable.
Is that illegal?
Can I finish? Thank you. The manager's asking you guys to leave. You guys are refusing to leave.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is their...
Can you please get a supervisor? Thank you.
I don't need to bring a supervisor, dude.
If you're illegally detaining me,
I'm asking
and
you-
telling me I have to leave a public sidewalk?
If you guys not gonna leave, then I'm gonna be detaining you. If not, there's no problem.
Are you telling me that I have to leave a public sidewalk?
The owners have asked you to leave, right?
This is not their property. This is a sidewalk.
You're making people feel uncomfortable.
That's not a crime.
They're trying to do service here, dude.
That's not a crime.
It is a crime.
I have not impeded with their business in any way, shape, or form. Do your investigation before you detain me unlawfully and make a mistake. I'm just working on a video, man. And first of all, I really
feeling uncomfortable, man.
Are you here to police people's feelings or the law?
The law, dude.
Okay, so
if
please
people are
tell me
uncomfortable,
if
the owner
it's
told you to leave the property, dude. If you're not gonna do it, then we got a problem.
we're not on the same page here. This is a public sidewalk.
They own this property.
Please call a supervisor. They don't own the sidewalk. Please call a supervisor before you make a mistake.
Take a seat over here.
I'm not taking a seat. I will stand over there, but please call your supervisor. You're going to make a big mistake.
What's the mistake?
You're going to be liable for a civil rights violation, and I will take you to court, and you will lose your qualified immunity. I will attach myself to your pension, so please call a supervisor for your own sake. This is a public sidewalk. The restaurant doesn't own it.
Okay, dude. It's your time, B.
And just so you know, I don't even have to tell you all this.
First of all, do you guys have ID?
I'm not going to provide ID.
You're not going to provide
No.
ID. So therefore, we're going to have a problem. Can you give me ID, dude?
Call a supervisor, please. You're gonna make a mistake, man. You're gonna make a mistake. Call a supervisor. I'm gonna stand right over here. This guy's a tyrant, absolute tyrant. He doesn't know shit about the law. Tyrant.
So I believe this is the San Diego County Sheriff's Department, if I'm not mistaken. But this deputy, he seems to be calling his supervisor. But at the same time, he has this man detained there illegally. What do you guys think? Let's keep watching.
How you doing, sir?
Morning.
Are you a supervisor?
I'm not a supervisor.
Okay. Yeah, supervisor coming? You guys have a supervisor on the way?
There is one supervisor on the way.
All right, thank you. What was your badge number? What's that?
Have a good day.
Supervisor not coming?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your badge number?
0857.
0857? Hey,
Get out of the road, dude.
don't give me directives, please. I'm not breaking any laws. Okay, I have a question for you. Actually, can you just learn the First Amendment, please? And don't willy-nilly detain people for no crime? No crime at all. You're dismissed.
You won't believe what this officer did. In today's video, Officer Dumas from Windcrest PD just sits on the curb, quietly watching, while I conduct my own investigation. Why didn't he stop me? What was really going on? Let's dive in.
We'll be out here all night watching you guys.
All right, thank you. Hey, we don't mind you recording.
Hey, shut up. Don't talk to me. Shut up. Don't fucking talk to me. I'm right here at the fucking bus stop. Shut up.
We don't need these.
Shut up! Shut up! I'm not talking to you. I didn't say a word to him. You shut the fuck up.
Leave us alone. You're interfering.
Go back to your phone. You're interfering with. Hey,
You guys are fine.
sit on the fucking curb until I'm done with my investigation.
I need you to please move away back from. You're interrupting his investigation, okay?
You're interrupting.
I'm already asked you twice already, okay? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna arrest you for interfering with the police officer's investigation.
Where do you want us to stand?
You're too close to his
Where do you want us
car.
to stand?
Where do you want us to stand? Can you please go stand on that corner over there?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Sir, we don't need you recording this close to the investigation, okay?
I'm on a public sidewalk now, dickhead. Hey, Corporal. Hey, you and I have always been pretty good with each other, man. You've been around a long time, man.
How you been?
Good, man. Come on over here, man.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I mean, I see you out here every now and then, but I don't think I ever film you much. Just one time at Taco Cabana about 4 years ago.
We, prior to you walking up, we didn't say a word to anybody. We just filmed. And the officer came back, started getting back in there. And we know where that comes from. First thing we tell him is, don't talk to us. We don't want to interfere with you. Get away from us. That kind of thing. Then he interjected the whole safety thing. My first response to him is, where do you want us to stand? That's got to be reasonable. Maybe across the street. Or, where it's like, okay, go stand over there where you can't, there's plenty of reasonable places to stand. You guys know what we do. Like I said, never been violent.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm saying that a lot of this is coming from DPS.
Yeah.
So they're telling us
we're fully
what we can do and we cannot do. And like I said, I've never had any problems with
you. Did the right thing.
Yeah, the only officer we ever had problems with is not working for you guys anymore. So
that's very true.
Right.
Yeah.
Officer Santana.
I have no problem with you asking about it. No problem at all. We're just looking for that part wherever when somebody's like, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to discuss my day, I'm not having a good day, and that you're like, okay, is there anything in the law that lets me make them show me, no, there's not, okay, I'm gonna abandon it or whatever. Maybe ask them how their day's going or whatever. And you did great, man. I appreciate that. Really
Thank you. I like what you guys do.
I'm not gonna show that either.
Yeah, that's
right. Attacking you.
Yeah, I'm too tall.
Not gonna show that. All right, man.
You be safe.
I think we're good.
Too, man.
I think we're good.